I'm Austin.
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Dave.
And we're Teens Talk Hockey.
Fans watching it right now. Look at the effort of not just getting right and being incredible. On the arm. Behind that. Goes. Ovechkin trying to drag it through
Hello and welcome into the show today, Teens Talk Hockey fans.
We got an episode covering round 3.
I'm previewing round 4.
We're going to be looking at how each team stacks up against each other and how well they did in their other series.
And it's going to be a close one. Those teams are the Chicago Blackhawks and the Boston Bruins.
They both owned their own series, with Boston winning 4-0 in their series, completely killing Pittsburgh, and Chicago having a closer series, yet still a very good series, winning in 5 games against
Well,
LA.
the five games is kind of misleading. It's misleading.
Yeah, but
LA played a lot better than 5 games.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
LA deserved to probably go to game 6 at least.
I think based on that series, it should have been a 6-game series.
My prediction, I had them at Game 7.
You did?
Yeah.
Who won?
Chicago.
Oh yeah, Chicago. You picked Chicago before the playoffs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
They're dominating.
Yeah, and you picked Chicago, Pittsburgh, and
Yeah, and Pittsburgh. Like after
the most generic pick
Game
ever.
2, 6-1. You guys have Crosby, Malkin, Latane, people I don't care about.
Neil.
What happened?
Neil, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Neil.
Vokoun.
Sorry.
Dupuis.
No, Vokoun
Martin.
wasn't that good in this series.
Actually, I don't think
Vokoun was good.
he should not be blamed for their loss.
Yeah. The only loss he should be blamed for was Game 2.
6-1.
Games 1, 3, and 4. He gave Pittsburgh a chance to win in all of those games.
Yes, it was overtime for game 3. Of course, he was not the reason for that one. And game 1, he played awesome. It's just that they got shut down on the offense.
and giving him 3 goals really isn't that bad.
It's not
and
that bad.
if it's at a 1-period pace,
Okay,
it doesn't
you
take away
proved
momentum.
your point. God.
Vokuna Matata. It means no flurries.
Oh my god, that's really, really bad.
I want to go to McDonald's and get a McFlurry.
Well, no, that was even worse. Okay,
no, that was the point.
But enough of that. Yeah, but, Chicago? No, wait. Sorry, Pittsburgh.
You're talking
Pittsburgh,
about Pittsburgh.
I know Pittsburgh, as good as a team they were, as good as the team Boston is, I really don't think Pittsburgh should have lost in 4.
I didn't think Pittsburgh, well, even if they're going to lose, I thought it was going to be at least Game 6 or 7.
I predicted them to go and win the cup. The funny thing is, both my my cup final predictions, both the teams were eliminated in sweeps. Vancouver in the first round, and now Pittsburgh in the third round.
Well, I expected Vancouver to lose anyway.
Well, I thought they were going to beat San Jose.
I really did. The teams I picked just didn't go out with a bang. They just went out with a flop.
Even before the playoffs, they weren't going to win the cup.
They went out with a flurry.
Speaking of flurry,
Can we buy their flurries?
no. Your
turn.
There's been trade rumors of him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Go to Edmonton. We need a goalie.
But, no. I cannot pronounce their coach's name.
Dan Bilesma?
Yeah, that guy. I know it starts with a B. Anyways, he says that he wants to just kill the trade rumors right now that Fleury's staying.
Yeah.
He said it himself. I read it on the internet. It must be true.
Internet's legit, man.
Well, it was on TSN. Usually TSN is true.
Okay.
But
This
anyways,
world would be chaos without internet.
anyways,
Probably less chaotic.
TSN says that the trade rumors don't exist
right.
anymore, and that Fleury is still going to be their
Yeah.
number 1 goalie next regular season.
Yeah.
But, however, Vokoun may take over in the playoffs again.
Yeah. And it might be like more split time. Vokoun might even be the starter.
No, here's a good idea. Or, technically a bad idea. Fleury gets the entire season, Vokoun in the playoffs. With no ice time whatsoever.
It's kind of one of the worst coaching moves ever.
That's horrible, because, first of all,
before I said it, I said bad idea.
Oh, okay.
thing is, Fleury, who knows, he could actually maybe have a good year that next playoffs, and then Vokoun would be totally rusty.
But why are we even talking about the Pittsburgh goaltending when the real lacking was their offense? 2 goals in 4 games.
That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. None of their top scorers scored.
Not even Crosby and Malkin didn't even record a point combined.
And Neil didn't show up, even though he had a hat trick the game before the series started.
Yeah.
Letang, the top defenseman of the entire playoffs, was shut down. No one scored.
I think Char might be the top defenseman right now. You see that save he made right
Chara
Malkin should have scored there.
and Chara saved that.
Yeah,
Wasn't that game 3 or game 4?
that was game 4.
Game
So
4.
he saved them.
Yeah,
The sweep.
Because remember he died, he reached out with his hand and pulled the puck away. If his hand wasn't there, that would have gone in. We're going to overtime 1-1.
How is that not a penalty if he grabbed it with his hand?
It was outside the crease.
Yeah.
I see. But
Yeah.
anyways, let's talk about a different goalie other than Vokoun or Fleury. Let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
Tuukka Rask.
He's in the talk. He's in the talk of the NHL for about the past week.
Yeah, Tuukka Rask. I don't think he's been rated as high as he should be.
I saw it coming right when the playoffs
I mean,
started.
people are so quickly to forget. Like in the 09 to 010 season, he had the league's highest save percentage.
Tuukka Rask is an
Well,
underrated goalie. You
ever
know, he
since
is good.
Thomas retired, I always thought that Rask is going to come in because he is a solid backup, and now that he has his chance,
Oh, he's definitely a backup. He's definitely.
Well, he was a solid
Well,
backup.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell.
It's kind of funny because like in 08 to 09, Thomas was a starter, and then in 09 to 10, or
What year did
010,
Rask?
010,
What year
010.
was Rask playing in the AHL?
Actually, makes sense.
Although in the AHL he has a.
Can I finish my
temporary-
thought?
Yes.
Okay.
And then in 09 to 10, Rask took the job from Thomas, and then in 10 to 11, Thomas took the job back from Rask.
They were actually going back, and I think
It's
in
back
the
and forth.
10-11 year when they won the cup,
Yeah,
I think Rask could have easily been a starter from any other team.
he could have.
And the thing is, like, if you'd gone to Edmonton, it would
I
have
was
been
about to
good.
say that.
Go Oilers!
Yeah.
We need a goalie desperately.
Yeah, Happy Bullen's possibly going to retire anytime.
We're not talking about Edmonton on a Stanley Cup Finals preview show.
Sorry, guys. Edmonton's.
I'm
not
sorry,
in the
you're good on
playoffs.
paper, but you can't win a game.
I detect some fanboyism here.
No, I am so not a super fan of the Oilers. Go Oilers!
Yeah.
You guys are
You like the Canucks, the Oilers, and the Flames for crying out loud.
You can't like everyone in the Northwest Division.
No. And you like.
What do you mean the Northwest for next year?
Yeah, it won't be.
Okay,
But
let's
talk
not get
about
off
that.
topic. Let's talk about quick now.
Quick.
Quick.
Oh, why are we're not even done to Boston. We still got to talk about Krejci and Lucic. And
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, the
back
Goons.
to Boston. The Goons, yes, the Goons. Lucic and Marchand.
Lucic has been good.
Yeah,
He's
he's
been-
scored
he's been-
some goals.
You
got
know,
some
he
assists.
could be better if he doesn't take his
Marchand-
time in the box.
He scored 3 goals or something. I think he has 3.
Yeah.
He has 3 in the playoffs thus far. I think Marchand could have been better, but he hasn't been bad.
The thing is, they were above average players in the regular season, but now they're just sublime.
Yeah, it's kind of like just there. You don't
Just
you don't
there.
really notice them, aside from Patrice Bergeron's big game against Toronto. So,
Patrice Bergeron's actually, I would say, better than Marchand and Lucic in the playoffs.
well, he's been their penalty killer, right? So,
And
that penalty
Bergeron-
kill's been excellent. So.
Bergeron also has the important goals.
But if you think of it, if Lucic doesn't fight and get in the penalty box, he
Hmm.
would have had better points. And
well, when
he
you're
would have
spending
had
5
to
minutes a game in the penalty box,
No, like he gets 2 or 3 fights. That's 15 minutes there.
Yeah. But, they're just penalties. Really, if it's a fighting major, it really doesn't hurt you that much.
yeah, but if he's taking an instigator or a roughing penalty, that will hurt you.
Yeah, I guess. A little roughing, yeah, but instigating.
Instigator, you don't want to be the instigator.
No.
You do.
You don't want to.
You do.
Anyways, another player we can look at is David Krejci.
Krejci.
He is actually another underrated player from Boston.
I think he's a runner for the Conn Smythe right now.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say he's tied right now with Rask.
Oh, I just have him just behind him.
I think Rask is probably the person to get him. I mean, only allowing 2 goals in 4 games.
No.
shutting
I'm
down.
saying Rask is just ahead of him.
Oh yeah, I
That's
guess
what
so.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, Rask in their overtime game when they won 1-0, he faced 54 shots, only had 1 goal against.
Good.
Sorry, that was
now
actually a
let's-
wrong stat. I think.
Did we cover everything
Yeah, I
for
think
Boston
that
now?
was, that was a
That
regulation
was
game.
game 2.
And now I think game 2 was a 6-1 game. I think you're talking about game 3, which is the 2-1 overtime game.
No, it is 2-1. Never mind.
2-1 overtime game. You said 1-0. So.
So,
Yes.
are we talking about quick now?
Yeah, well, we want.
I think it's time.
Yeah, you want to talk about Chicago, LA?
Yeah, Patrick Kane.
Game
Glory
5 overtime hat trick, scores 3 goals, and it matches the rest of his playoff
He's trying
total.
to do
That just
Yakov
rhymed.
Selby, but he made it better.
Now you sound.
Are you
like
okay?
having a
You
stroke.
sound like you have to go to the bathroom. Are you sure? You just
That's
you
what
said
that's
you
what
can talk.
we should make our own dubsteps.
The dumb steps you said.
Dumb steps.
Dumb steps.
Dumb step. Yeah, we're Oasis fanboys and he's a Michael Jackson.
Oasis.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Anyways, back to hockey. You can watch Band Versus though. It stars Austin and his friend Sam. Go check it out. Band Versus.
Kind of do like TeensTalkHockey.
Beatles.
It's almost like I'm ripping off my own show with music.
Anyways, back over to the West. Let's look at why Chicago won in 5 games and not 6 or 7.
Quick has been doing good. It's
They
just
won in
16.
5. They won in 5 because Quick didn't go into Jonathan Quick mode.
Yeah, he
But
didn't.
Rask did.
Rask won.
Rask totally won Chicago.
He forgot to say
Rask totally won Chicago series. Totally, that makes so much sense.
He's saying Rask went into Jonathan Quick mode.
Oh, okay. I was like, how does Rask have any effect on the West?
Josh is the dumb one here.
He might in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but I predict Chicago to win that series.
Yeah.
Fair prediction.
I think Boston's gonna win.
But
Yeah.
as I say, if there's two good teams,
before I make my prediction, but let's
let's save our predictions for the end.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Quick as we were doing.
Yeah, Quick. He wasn't bad,
But it wasn't good.
He was good.
He was good. He wasn't excellent.
He wasn't good, but he wasn't great or excellent.
Yeah.
He wasn't in Jonathan Quick mode.
He was
But
slightly above
He
average
has to
goal.
face Patrick Kane though.
He wasn't the Jonathan Quick that we all know and we
All
all
know
know
in fear.
we all know and fear and who frustrates.
Yeah, Jonathan Quick.
Yes.
His name says it all until this series.
He totally
He should go from quick
pisses
to
off
slow. Jonathan's
The Vancouver fans.
okay. For the rest of this episode, I'm calling him Jonathan Slow. So Jonathan
Jonathan Slow.
Slow. You've been too slow. You weren't quick.
It's just like the most awkward part of the whole episode.
I know. I can't even
Anyways.
say it right. Jonathan Slow.
Jonathan Quick
Slow.
did not play to his full potential, and that is why Chicago won.
I mean, if
Yes,
Jonathan went
potential
to Jonathan's
is
Quick mode, it could have been this could have been like a 7-game win or even a 6-game win for LA.
And another thing we can look at
But it ain't.
is what would have happened if Detroit made it against LA.
Oh, LA would have raped Detroit.
Now that's the
Say that on the
thing.
show.
That's the thing, though. I bet you LA was so disappointed when Chicago won in Game 7.
Yeah.
It was like, yes, we get to play Detroit and not Chicago, but no.
No.
I mean, Detroit would have got destroyed.
Yeah, they're too old. They might as well retire the entire
The
team.
Detroit senior citizens.
No, the Seattle senior citizens because
Are they calling Seattle?
Why Seattle?
I don't know, because that's where they wanted to move the Oilers.
What the heck?
That doesn't even relate.
See, the Oilers are a young
So
team.
Seattle has a place for an NHL team.
Okay, Damien, I know you tried to sound clever there, but it really didn't work.
It really didn't.
I'm talking about the Oilers. The Oilers,
Bleeding.
right? Why are you bleeding?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Keep going. Fight through the pain, like Campbell.
Okay, yeah.
Campbell.
Gregory Campbell. But that's in like the Boston-Pittsburgh series.
Still, Campbell. He breaks his leg and keeps going.
That's extreme.
A fibula, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Broken fibula. What do most athletes do when they break a leg?
They go in the dressing
They
room.
go off on a stretch.
No, they lay down on the ground and wait for someone to come and pick them up.
I probably would.
Yeah, that's
I
the
would.
thing. But what
I
did
would
he do?
rip off.
He got up, didn't even wait for the refs to blow a whistle.
And permanently hardens his leg more for the future.
No, actually, I don't think so.
Well, no, just watch him. He won't get an assist for like 30 games. And he goes to the AHL, then he retires.
No, but he put some grinder old school play in there and said, I don't care if my leg's broken. I'm going to keep playing because my team needs me.
Yeah.
And he just went on, because weren't they
Now
on the
that's a
penalty
team
kill
player
at the time?
right there.
What?
They were on the penalty
Yeah,
kill at
yeah.
the time he broke his leg. And he said, I don't have time to get off the ice or they'll put us down 5-on-3.
Yeah.
And so he kept going. Maybe if it was 5-on-5, he would have just got off the ice, but he just kept
Here,
going. 'cause
get me
they
up to
needed him.
speed here. How did he break his leg?
He went down and blocked a shot, and it broke his fibula.
Oh, jeez.
It
He took the
hurts.
shot though.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't-
What kind of a shot? Was it one timer or?
I'm not sure.
Probably a hard one to break a leg.
Yeah, probably a slap shot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He just kept fighting through the plane, and that's plain.
And see, that just
pain.
goes to show how
That's-
memorable it
that's
is. We can't
team-
even remember the
that's
shot.
a
That
team
just goes to
player
show how
right there
memorable
for
it
you.
is.
That is a team player, and I personally would want him on my team.
Go.
I think anybody would want an NHLer on like a.
No, I'm not talking about
Edmonton needs defense, and we
little
can
kid
bring him
hockey.
to the
I'm
Oilers.
talking about if I was a GM.
Oh. Okay.
I wouldn't.
But
mind
enough
being
talking about
Chicago.
Gregory Campbell. We're gonna move back on to Chicago, LA.
Yes.
We haven't really. I don't think LA got enough credit, but the thing is, their star players really went down in that series. Really, the only two star players that delivered were Jeff Carter and Mike Richards. Andrei Kopitar, Drew Doughty, and Dustin Brown were all quiet the whole series.
Well, Dustin Brown's been quiet the whole playoffs.
Yeah, pretty much.
He only had like what 2 goals this whole playoff run.
Well,
Something like that,
if
yeah.
you think of it, they're not that good. Like they're underdogs the last time. They're in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
they have been the underdogs.
I don't think they were that heavy underdogs against Chicago. Everybody gave them a fair chance to win going into
That's
the
only
series.
because
Yeah,
that's only because they've been the underdogs.
I guess because
before.
it was pretty easy to beat Vancouver.
Oh, it's pretty easy to beat.
Pretty easy. I mean, they always go out in like 5 or 4 games.
Well, go back 2 years ago.
Fine, 7 games, but the thing is, they were blown out every loss.
And this is completely irrelevant to the episode.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
like
the Boston and Vancouver series, who loses 8-1 after a 2?
Who loses 1-0 after they win 8-1? What?
What?
who's that?
That was Vancouver over Boston. Remember they won Game 5?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they still won after that.
Anyways, who cares about the past?
Who cares about the back?
Everybody does. Obviously, forgot about Wayne Gretzky, you poop.
Okay, but anyway. Chicago, their goaltending
Is Corey Crawford?
is Corey
He
Crawford.
needs to hug that post more often.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, he
All
makes all the
goals go
saves,
to the
but every single shot that seems to go by the post seems to go in. He's been really good, and
Well, of course, every shot that goes
Kinda.
within the post goes in.
yeah, goes within the post. It gets stuck in there.
Just like that Patrick Kane shot in 2010.
Enough of the past.
That's not that much of the past.
We've been talking about the past for like the
Okay.
last 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And
If
that's
we
the
are gonna go
past.
back, we're gonna go to Kane and how he scores overtime winners.
I mean, he had the one in 2010, and then he had another iconic goal for Chicago.
And all of his goals count for a big situation like.
No, none of them
series
go
winning.
up on the scoreboard.
No, they all
No,
get
I
discredited.
mean winning the series and winning the cup and all that.
I get what you mean. I just wanted to
Yeah.
put that.
I just wanted to make a really dumb joke.
Why would
Anyways,
you change your name to Dumba?
What?
dumb butt.
Remember Matthew Dumba? You're like Dumba, don't be dumb.
Anyways, who's better, Crawford or Rask? And I don't want you to automatically say Rask is obviously better because he had 2
I would
shutouts.
say Crawford.
Why?
Why do you say
Why?
Crawford?
Why?
Because he's good.
And Rask is
isn't.
great. Rask is great.
Well, you can't say who's the best, really.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Think about it. Rask has played a lot more in the NHL than Corey Crawford has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's good for less experience.
Think about it. Crawford almost didn't even get the playoff job. It was almost Ray Emery's, just because
Yeah,
Ray Emery got
almost
injured.
was.
So
Yeah, and I guess so. But really,
Ray
I
Emery-
think they both don't do enough on their blocker side.
yeah,
They almost all the goals against Crawford went in either right inside the post or on his blocker low side. And then there's Rask, who the 2 goals of this series went in on his blocker.
but still, come on. You let 2 goals and what was it,
Yeah,
136 shots. I mean,
That's the thing. That's why people say Rask was better because he only let 2 goals in 4 games. How many did Crawford let in?
like I'm not sure. I have to count in my head, but
12.
yeah. So I just think it's just the stats show for themselves and just the pure dominance against a team that's much better offensively than LA was.
Mm-hmm.
In
Much
Pittsburgh.
better.
In Pittsburgh.
And who do you guys think is going to win?
Chicago in Game 7 overtime.
I'm gonna pick the Bruins in 6 games just because they steamrolled Pittsburgh so decisively.
6? Don't you want to say Game 7?
No.
No, he says Game 6. That's why he says Game
Yeah,
6.
I don't.
And that's
Yeah, well, listen, look.
Picking Boston,
Boston
in
has
6.
a good goalie, but
Who do you-
Chicago has better offense, so I'm saying Chicago in Game 7.
Game 7.
okay. I say they are both awesome teams at overtime. So if it goes to
Easy.
overtime, it's a toss-up. And they're both good goalies. Both good goalies.
I was thinking
on
they're
the
going
team.
to win their games at home ice.
Yeah.
And
One
Yeah.
second. They're both have very good goalies. Rask slightly better. They both have strong offenses.
but Chicago's better.
Both have both
Okay.
have players that aren't necessarily showing up, and both have players that are definitely showing up.
Yeah.
And I say that Boston's going to win in 7, or Chicago going to win in 6. But I think Boston winning in 7 is more likely.
Okay, fair enough.
But whoever wins the first 2 games, first 2 games, like
So
out of how
for
many
the
games?
for our predictions, it's going to be a game 7
Yeah,
decision.
but the thing is, the first team to win 2 games is going to be the team that wins.
Yeah.
That's who I see.
Okay, that's fair.
First team to win 2?
First team to win 2.
Well, what if they won 1 each? Then
What if it was just like 1-1 then 2-1?
yeah. Then I was about to say
Yeah.
that.
If it gets tied up to 2-2, whoever has 3 games won will win first.
Yeah, but
I think that's a better prediction. Just say the first to win 3 games wins the series.
Yeah.
Josh has the number 1 prediction. Smile for the camera.
Remember those Buffalo predictions?
Oh my gosh! They didn't even make the playoffs.
That's the thing. But who did you pick
And
to
the
win the
sad
cup?
part is he did the research.
I did the research.
I picked the Rangers, but
I actually did the research for when they were actually in the playoffs. I never
and
assumed
sit
they
off.
wouldn't
You
make it.
guys are like really tiny.
I never assumed they wouldn't make
You're
it.
slouching.
The thing is, who did you pick to win the cup?
Vancouver.
Who went out in the first round in 4 games?
Yeah. But come on, you couldn't really expect Vancouver.
Why are you wearing this then?
Because I have to, because apparently my shirts don't work with the green screen.
And even this wouldn't work.
But anyways, other than our technical difficulties, you pick Boston, game 6. I pick either Boston or Chicago, whoever wins 3 games first.
He's kind of the deadlock in this.
And he picked Chicago in 7.
All right. I'm just gonna say my pick will be right.
My pick will be right.
My pick will be right either way.
You're the deadlock in all this.
But my pick will be right either way.
You're just
It does because
Josh.
you're cheating.
Josh, you're just the TeensTalkHockey troll.
Yeah.
Fine. If you want a legitimate
You know
pick,
what? We have to introduce you to Sam.
1 second. If you want a legitimate pick, Boston, 7 games.
What? Chicago's gonna win. Just watch.
Yeah, Boston!
Look at this. It's a
I
2
hate
against
Boston!
It's a 2 against 1, and I'll win. Just watch.
I still said it's a coin toss. I just wanted you guys. Want a
Okay,
legitimate
you have a
pick.
coin right now. I have a coin.
Is that just your gut is Boston?
Okay. Here. It's either
Right.
it's a
Right,
game
this-
7. Okay.
Heads.
Heads Boston, tails
Tails.
Chicago's. Ready?
You just like flipped it in your hand.
Okay, hold on. Redo. Shuffle it.
No, Boston just won.
No, I didn't.
Boston just won.
No, I actually didn't.
Okay. And Chicago's gonna win. Chicago's
Even
gonna
though
win.
Boston won the first coin toss.
No, I didn't. I didn't even know what it was.
Fine. Chicago. Fine.
Okay. Tiebreaker.
Okay, fine.
One more. Yo, you can't.
I
put it-
hate you.
Okay, whatever.
It's
No, I
Boston.
didn't see it. Oh, it is Chicago.
No.
Okay, here. You'll hit the ground. Ready?
Okay, I think.
Chicago!
Okay.
Okay, we
I
usually
still
say go
pick
Oilers,
Boston.
but let's go Chicago. High five me.
Chicago!
You went against your prediction.
Oh wait. Oh dang it.
You're a walking contradiction, Josh.
Anyways.
That's why you're the deadlock.
Anyways.
I'm Austin.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Damien.
And we're Teens Talk Hockey. You really have faith in Vancouver?